Hello, everybody. Hello there. Hi. How are you all doing today? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to an early stream of mine. We're gonna be playing some Final Fantasy today. Yes. As you have seen, if you have seen the schedule already, this week Final Fantasy, Metal Gear, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yes. On the day of the CTP. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. But how are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. Fine. Let me set some stuff up. There you go. Game captures all everything. So yeah. Also, yesterday's like the icons. What the hell is it? What am I thinking of? The Arts Fire stream. Yes. It was a great success. Like, I also played some after, continue to save after stream, by the way. After dinner and everything. I should say, I own now basically all of South America and a part of Central America. We are at war with the Allies. In that case, and I have taken over large parts of Africa. Yes. But yeah, okay, enough about that. We are here for one thing and one thing only today, and we're gonna today. I'm gonna have to go drink soon. I see my eyes are opening right now. That's probably because of light here. Let me light background. The background. Then we get started with the game because today's plan relics. So we will first do the quest of Hildi Relic. Maybe this are quest of friends. Yes, they are. A relic. Yes, there is a relic. The third stage, for which we do have the points. Yes. Nice. And then we start with the MSQ. So let's have some fun, shall we? Lights. Calibrate again. There we go. Okay, I guess my eyes are just like open like this for today. Okay then. My eyes itself. Okay, good to know. Let's go. Hildi brands. Delion, let's hit you. Oh, there we go. Delion, let's stop. Hello, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of an alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Randy Hill has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the crater hull, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. A most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singular shadowy cabal in the history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in the dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Good man. Also, I forgot I need to grab a drink. Look, I'll be right back, chat. I'm tired a bit. Holy shit. Honestly, chat, I have slept fucking... Oh. Might not be that long. Even though I started earlier. Then again, I started earlier because I could. Sorry about that. Oh. Also, we will be interrupted during the stream, so I have to unload the car. So we go to a... in a bit. And Julie. I have good some lemonade right now. Or anything else. Ah, the fucking stalker. I really hate that. This is a horrible misfortune, Harrow. Calamitous even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. Could he have got a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his past. Nashu's lies are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Good God, Nashu. You'll blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. Ahem, if I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the Starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. I have it. Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to a terrace, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our melodies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection, and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! This just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would, based on the results of my analysis. However, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. The ingredients you should have. So what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the Kachapa, which wander salt winds welcome. Hey, fuck. Fucking mustache, everything. It starts to annoy me. Tomorrow I have to shave. If not, I fuck up. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Harrow. Hey, yes. I'm gonna. There we go. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the great work's extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well, Nashu, Daniel, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandyhill, you're such an expert on all things Stephna. Oh, I wouldn't say... But similar conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. Okay, I accidentally skipped it. As I said, I'm hoping the alchemists have the damn shroom we need. But it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Sure thing. Then let us not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer. It seems we have a job to do. For a discussion of the production will have to wait. My eyes are not opening a lot. Bum bum ba da ba. The hill, let's go. Let's go to the great work. Let's go. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some ice cream real quick. I'll be right back, chats. Ice cream, yes, if I do say. Ah, Harrow. I have had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom that eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. I must put like keen inspector's sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the presence of the dank. Damp. The word is damp shroom. And you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. This close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. I hear you folk are interested in the market for damp shroom. I might have some to sell if you're interested. But how? Certainly we are, my fine fellow. Oh yeah. He's not a trustworthy trader. If the name says trustworthy trader, he is fucking untrustworthy. Also look at his smug face. He is untrustworthy as fuck. Right then, if you'll give me a moment, that's really good. You can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rice. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildebrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to rise and take this man up on his timely offer. Yes. Yes, indeed, we should. Not. There we go. Good. You're here. Good, good. And here is the damp shroom as promised. Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Not so fast. There's still a matter of payment. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil. 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That is outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. That's you. How fare we for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. Ah, then this pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such a short notice? I have an orchestrion role collecting problem. Gotta buy him. Gotta buy him. Oh. Oh wait. Here. You can see the full options chat. Spend the rest of my savings on Return to Oblivion. A million gil was it? Okay, I'm gonna be nice because poop food is a G. Hero, our savior in every sense of the word. Give that man nothing. Got it. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. I knew it. Battered hand, city guard at your service. We received a report of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damn shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there is no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was quite frankly ludicrous. Thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you are welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yes, very much so. That is very magnanimous of you. Bah! Do you think I enjoyed tricking fools out of the coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. What bastard? Oh wait, the same guy, never mind. He blamed the rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy, with a lot of people out of work. Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hennish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. There is no telling how deep the covers of this Van Hoody are, nor do any secrets of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he has solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary problems. The transmutation of base metal into gold. Yes. Also, my mic is picking up finally. There we go. I think that is better, I hope. I hope my audio quality wasn't all over the place. I will see that in the recording. Yes. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissions a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Gore, that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. Oh, in a day's work by day, Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandy Hill, shall we? Yes. Yes, we go now, back now. I may have modified his lordship with secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Whee hee hee! Let's go. I'm not gonna waste that on A150. Why do my eyes say close? What the fuck? Open, please. Please remain open. Do I look that tired to you, YouTube Studio? Oh, wow, bum 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 ba da, ba 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 ba. I guess I do. Fuck's sake. Going the wrong way again. Inspector Hildi Relic tells me you have delivered to go along with this stamp shroom. Yes, I do. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship. So let us convey Master Poop outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Cutscene time, let's go. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment. Nice. Dublin. There we go. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Hey. Master Poo-Poo has recovered his strength in mere moments. Could seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust. And yet, let me real quick fix some stuff, chat. There we go. Was a power spike again. Didn't happen yesterday, at least. I do have to check something real quick. Sloppy. Sloppy. Okay, I don't need to fix that. Perfection. Okay, we can continue on now. I came here from another world. A stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Haha! You are our dear friend now, Master Poo Poo. It is our pleasure to help. It will be my pleasure to harm. There he goes again. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, let's fall for the same trick twice. What the fuck is going on? Hey, bro, let's go. Oh my god, that's you. You didn't fucking bounce on the victory. You're like, what the fuck? Impudent worm, state my full power. God damn it. There we go. Fucking hell, this game. This fucking storyline. Not again. Ba 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 na ba 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 ba. Due to the full force of the destructive beam, there you stand, somewhat singed but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ah ha ha! A fine yes, but I assure you, I am without a doubt an Eldon-born manful of terrestrial urine stock. He is Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. This time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage. And it's well, pilot. Sorry. The Charlayans. I'm all but certain they have allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager we'll find what we're looking for in old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. While Master Daniel's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian set the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Hey, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isles of Archons. Thank you back, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately. Ba 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 ba. Wow, wow, wow. Ooh, a gift. Charlian awaits. We need only a suitable sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city lie many days sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? There is something of an aetheryte thing. So this experimental aetheryte will allow us to teleport thither even absent attunement. Splendid, then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. We're not going to Warden, are we? We're going to be a fucking asshole, oh my god. We're being assholes, holy shit. Ah, that's horrid of us. Ba 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 ba. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. How are you all not sick to your stomachs. Experimental aetherized make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel though I am as though I am the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. This is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlene's secret angels travel the star in search of specimens which they collect and bring home in service of their confidential research project. The said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we were to find answers, then that's where we need to look. Labyrinthos, not a military facility. I say, this Labyrinthos sounds promising. I say we head down there and make inquiries as to the whereabouts of our missing alien friends. We simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? Then let us be on our way. Ba 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 now. I love this music though. I love the background song. Ah, these must be the lists in question. You wish to descend into Labyrinthos, madam? My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge as trustworthy. I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it. Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again, there were paths cross in most serendipitous fashion. Father, what business brings you to Charlene? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the manifold weaponry. My investigations lead me to believe it is to be found here, in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below. This is my son and his bosom companions. I have vouched for the character. Will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbird Manville. The form sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider that permissions arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archaeon. Yes, the stalk has been stopped. Holy shit. place is so beautiful though. Honestly, I thought there might have been a lookout point up here. They missed, I guess. Oh wait, it would have been obvious as fuck. Never mind. Wait, what is that doing again? No, care much. From what Fodder tells me, the storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Aeterys. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and starships, it will be these studious folk. Shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in parts. Or so you would have us believe, but the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Damascene, but it was neither for military purposes nor of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with the sprinkling of the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. He's fucking insane. While I cannot assist with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. You do? And where was this? Pray tell. At Mario Agronomics in the Medio Circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. Well, it seems you found yourself a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Okay, I'm gonna move it close to window. I'll be right back, chat. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the Angels of Inquiry and friends is in order. To Mario Agronomics we go. Yes, we go there now. First, let me close my window. Oh, it's getting dark and I don't want bugs getting in. Dark out already. No need to put it on like the ledge now. It's a tilt window in the attic, so yeah. Nobody is getting up here. Unless with extreme skill. You know? Okay, let's do one. I do love how you get. Oh, maybe up here is a point. Never mind. Nope. So that's I've probably got them all. But no, not most likely not actually. Ah, you must be one of the... Okay, yep. Okay, not the Mandra. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. Did you see anything? Nope. Nope. Yeah, they don't look anything like indeed. Yes, the little blue man. Saw him out. Yes, okay, let's see. Somewhere on this farm. Now. Wonderful, that corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. He claims to be an acquaintance of the cleaner in question, facts, and will bring him to talk to us shortly. Let us round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. Indeed. You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend, was really here then? They certainly were. If you are a moment, if you've a moment or three, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I was in Tevna on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire about after his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Guatemala to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he had anticipated, however. And he was soon forced to abandon his venture, and so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly to discover a strange silvery ship. Its shaken pilot crash-landed in the snowfield. It cannot be a coincidence. The story continues ever extricating. Oh, sorry about that. I'm fucking tired. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Ratted Hand. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft. Yet, even amongst the owners of the bazaar, they would struggle to find any suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested that he should bring the wreckage to itself to Labyrinthos. And after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thomasine engineers who worked the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics, while the engineers followed step by step to grab the essential bits and bobs. The apothecary and his companion were awaiting here at Mariol. Also adds that. And then what happened? In a few moments. Well, one of our industrious fister... once our industrious fister had what they needed, they repaired the vessel with a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately. I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I am told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services. But being a typical Charlatans, I wagered they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to paw over every square ilm of that ship. Okay, ads. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Ba-da-bow. I'm back. Okay. Go. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well... Yeah, I'm back, yeah. He must have been an alien from another world. Or so I like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Tefnarian truth, you see, and I love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Cannot it be true? I have a readership in Charlean? Perhaps I've misjudged these people. It would seem your comrade is hale and healthy, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a hellish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Rat's hand and continue the search. Now I use it because it is a lot more expensive. Not really a lot, it's just probably 1,000 or something. But no. To summarize our findings, we know Mr. Poo-Poo's friend is safe and in the company of a Hennish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Ah. My father, you returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful. That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary manifold relic, within which slumber the secrets of weapon augmentation. That though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the relic in question. The reasons for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic and how he thus surrendered it into Charlean safekeeping for study. This literally led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charleans never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found a curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archaeon, still awaiting processing. Damn. And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cyber-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Menephilians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Oh my, wait, what? The Holy Reds are fuck. The Menephils are fucking aliens? Starfaring? Menephilians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Then let us return to our rooms in Kama and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions. So they are aliens. What? Menephilians, a coincidental naming? Or is it some deeper connection? You guys are aliens, believe me now. I think you guys are aliens. Everyone comfortable? Let us see what the device has for us. Okay, we will see. Will we see Godbird Benefil now? Holy shit! I am Godbrand, the wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire, the first lord of House Benefil. This is the Godbrand, our founding father. Oh no, wait, they're not aliens. They have from the start, I guess. I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. Oh, they are aliens. Holy shit. This tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. As of mine, I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mendephilians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Their faces! In shock. Mendephilians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mendephilians. This embiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So, it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until, tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which we, Mendephilians, resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found the planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Maniphulians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelt within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Maniphulian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon I suspect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Maniphyl. By their descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet, as the first men I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. As the last of the Maniphulians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Maniphyl armaments for the benefit of these wonderful peoples, whom I hold in the highest regard. What an astounding development! I, Hildebrand Maximilian Maniphyl, shall hear the pleasure plea of my illustrious forebear. No case is too big nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and it's still business as usual. Wait a minute, then why is Lady Julian so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. Oh my. But I do wonder if that selfsame blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that. But that's unimportant. My present purpose remains unchanged. Where was it? Where is it? Alright, well, let me search for it. Here we go. Yeah, I think that is what happens. My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Maniphyl weaponry to the peak of perfection, for God brand and for the good of the star of our star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you, Hero. Pray await me at the Atrium Plaza, and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry. Stallion. Some truths can shatter the foundation of our beliefs when brought to light, but I have to say this wasn't one of them. The more staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlean, I mean. Those who peruse my publications are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception without exception. I have misjudged the Charlean people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb in the depths of the unknown. Fucking finally. That Master Poo-Poo though. That one still has ulterior motives. I bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. Be right back. Okay, we'll be going to a BRB section in a bit. Okay, we have this run done. Or, you know what? I hope you have not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought it only fitting that you be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. And as for our manifold weaponry project, I believe my ancestor's artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance and announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Until then, my dear hero. Okay, I'll be right back now. I'm gonna be AFK. Let's see how if I've got it set up right for the audio. Otherwise, I will set up music. You guys to listen to. Yes. Yes. Oh wait. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Tevna. I think I will have to go AFK during this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go AFK. We'll go to the first text to come out. Okay, I'll be right back. No. Wrong button. This button. Okay, no audio. Okay, I will put up music. Music. There we go. See you in bed, chats. I have returned, chat. That took a while. Oh. That took a while. That took a fucking while. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Lord Van Hoodie. I come with old tidings. Professor Luque had an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That glittering gold. No matter, preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. Oh my god, he is going to become... He's literally doing a fucking Horatio, holy shit. Horatio from Endless Space, by the way. Somebody that is so fucking full of himself, basically, so narcissistic, that he just cloned himself fully the entire time. Legions of the same guy, oh my god, that's fucking insane, holy shit. So I'm not thinking of doing MSQ today, by the way, chat. I'm actually too tired, a bit tired. Oh, time to sing. Terrestrial calamity, the artificiality, a gentleman's man, the curse of their clan, an ancestor of quality, our god-bred vendor Phil. Truth can be stranger than the stranger still. See you soon, Inspector. Literally, I fucked up that song. Holy shit, I fucked it up this time badly. They can't do you anymore, sadly, but we can go to the relic too quick. Bum, ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ba, ba, bum, bum, ba, da, 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 bum, 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 bum. Let me equip this one, use this one. Weapon relic ass. Ooh. Sorry. Yes, yes. Oh, it's you. I suppose that the speckled fop did mention he'd made some kind of breakthrough and needed to round up the usual suspects. I shall inform his lordship of your arrival. Yeah. Aliens. Hello, welcome, welcome. I do hope you are prepared for another spot of modest labor, for I have plucked a new weaponsmithing secret from the depths of my family's extraordinary heirloom. As for why Godbrand abandoned his cyber journals, it would seem he desired the greater security afforded by the relic's recording apparatus. That he so feared his large falling into wicked hands bespeaks the destructive potential of what we seek to recreate. Speaking of which, the stage of augmentation will require a fundamental alteration to the weaponry's design. Godbrand understood that individual wielders have different needs and preferences. and thus conceived a method to modify each element's base qualities. Essential to the process is a new type of oil known as Mexalamanderfil. By subtly adjusting the precise ratio of ingredients over this coating, we can influence the path of material conductivity as we see fit. More bloody oil. The oil's chief ingredient is once again derived from a meteorite, specifically an achondrite with amplifying properties. So many out of this world materials, but it's unsurprising now that we know the alien origin of God Brand's weaponsmithing techniques. Alien origin, you say? Little wonder I weren't familiar with them. As has become customary, I shall prepare the bulk of the necessary resources, whilst you procure our supply of achondrites. Oh, aye, and a lovely bloody custom, that is. The man, oh, your means. I reckon you could buy a mountain of them space rocks as well. And I would gladly do so, except the merchant in question will accept not less than a specific type of tombstone in trade. As much as it pains me to impose upon her further, she is the best equipped to handle that onerous task. These improvements call for drastic reforging, and it is your expertise that shall see us succeed or fail as well, Mr. Geralt. Fine, I'll shut me gob and do as I'm told. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting the distinct impression you've lost interest in this project. You bloody think? Look, I took this job for the pay of my drinking debts. Now that I've managed that, I've got no desire to keep working for an undressed primped, pretentious arse. I see, admittedly, even from the beginning, your distaste for me was rather poorly concealed. And I fear such festering antagonism will adversely affect our smithing endeavors. Yes, let us revolve our differences over a flagon of fine spirits, or several as circumstances dictate, all at my expense, of course. Free looker, is it? Then you best be bringing your biggest purse. Oh, you must join us. If you would be so kind as to secure a table at the Mayan, I shall be along in short order. I guess time to get drunk. The hammering continues, manifold weapons. Oh, a splendid night for spirituous beverages. You're sure about this then, are you? I have a mighty thirst and it will not be slayed by the cheap stuff. All of you, hello, will you be joining Master Geralt's fine example? Bring on the high-class blues. Yes, we go there. Very well, then I shall order us all the same to start. Your beverages, Lord Godbird. Enjoy. To your health, my friends. Right, no point beating around the bush. I've hated Jaegers for a good long while now. Ah, so even my insides offend you, and why might that be? Because for a proper artisan, devotion to your craft ought to be your #1 priority. But you're off founding a consortium or building some fool's playground for fleecing the masses. You're a bloody merchant, that's what you are. You believe my devotion is insufficient then, that our works require not only the sweat of our brow, but capital to cover expenses, no? Thus, does not a steady revenue facilitate the creative process? In that respect, my business ventures have allowed me to indulge in goldsmithing projects I could have never otherwise afforded. Is it not true that you craft cattle as a means to repay loans or simply make ends meet? Would not a substantial source of wealth spare you such tedious drudgery and empower you to pursue your heart's desire? Booze! We're going to need more booze over there! Bum, 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 bum. Well, tell me, but when you set your eyes on the syndicate, how can you craft out a word well with your head buried in the political shite? You may be surprised my participation in Ilda's governance opened my eyes to a different world, which in turn provided great inspiration for several original pieces. Though you can keep your bleeding inspiration, I want nothing to do with pretty rule makers of your ilk. You're a bloody reasonable arguments. Which just ain't got a clue what it's like for poor buggers like me. And what he got against wearing clothes any road. We are more alike than you realize, Mr. Geralt, especially when it comes to the simplicity of our attire. Yeah, the only thing Geralt is wearing more are pants. Eyes, all clear now. Here, the Master Craftsman. I'm starting to feel I feel No, where did you, how did you? Oh, bugger it. I'm a sorry excuse for Smithy, and that's all that matters. He seems to be mistaking you for someone else. Perhaps you could offer him a kind word. Geralt, you're just a sniveling disgrace to your profession. You always give it to me straight. I appreciate it. But I'm done weeping into me cups. I'll fix up them weapons and to hell with the money. I'll do it for me own damn sense of pride. He's so fucking drunk. Oh my god. How the fuck does he stand? Holy shit. Good seeing Mr. Geralt has overcome his aversion to our partnership. Splendid. Although I never would have guessed carrot juice could be so intoxicating. I was concerned for our good smith's health, you see, and had Leo switch his spirits to something less potent several rounds ago. The Mayhound's liquors are sublime, but too much can wreak havoc on a man's constitution. There was a time when I, too, devoted every waking moment to my craft. But alas, running a mercantile empire comes with its own responsibilities. Monetary woes notwithstanding, I do envy Master Geralt his purity of purpose. And on that note, let us return to our appointed acquisitions. We shall require 3 chunks of the aforementioned chondrite as soon as you're able. I'm able right now. I've got the 15k. 1.5k, I mean, not 15k. 1.5k. Yes, they can now be attained. Let this go. Oh fuck, ring ends. Fuck. Ah ha ha ha. Bam bam ba bam. Bam 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 bam. Ba bam ba bam 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 bam. What the fuck just went on in fucking... Okay. Ah, the heat of the furnace has me all summed up. Let's have the special rocks then. Alright, I reckon that's enough. But there's one other thing that's been bothering me. Was Rowan at the Mayhain? I don't rightly remember. Ah, forget it. Let's get his lordship over here before I lose me will to forge. Now, the finishing touch, the Maxalamander fill oil. Before we finalize the mixture, however, you must tell us how you wish your weaponry to serve you in battle. The ratio of the coating's ingredient will greatly influence the ornament's various qualities, so think carefully ere you give your answer. Okay. Let me see. Mander Fillion Samurai. Or is it? Oh, should I set it up? Fuck. I guess I should do Samurai. Where is it? Samurai. Where is the fuck is it? Um. Substats. Okay, substats. Okay, I see. I want to make a good build in this case. Nothing, I guess, in this case. Nothing. Nothing, please. Okay, what do we have as options? Okay, what they say is... Okay, they say strength. But in this case, they say skill speed. Critical hit. And not direct hits, but determination. Like this. Okay, what does... Okay, a... Where is it? Wait, I can change this, right? Probably. Like, what do they recommend again? Fuck. Does anybody else know? No, that's something else. Fuck. B. There you go, the majestic benefit. One, no build it for me. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna do this for now. Let's go. Let's do it. Your wishes are command. Ooh! That's sexy. And that's done. You're holding the result of undying devotion to crafting excellence. A majestic Maniville Samurai Blade. I do not so bravely confess your grievances that evening. I dare say this degree of collaborative work would have remained unattainable. Aye, well, my memories are might fuzzy on that score, but I'll take me victories where I can get them. As always, hero, should you wish to enhance other Maniville weapons in your possession, you only need to say the words. My diligent retainer is at your service. I have not got that, though it shames me to admit, the expertise necessary to manufacture the Maniville oil is beyond my limited alchemical knowledge. Don't look at me. If I could mix magic potions, I'd have grown me hair back long ago. Oh, I'm aware it would prove an insurmountable feat for you as well, which is why I've employed a master alchemist. A bloody odd taste in clothes, but at least he's wearing some. Our newest addition to the house, Maniville retinue, was this with further augmentations and oversee the preparation of the oil. It will also be available to readjust your weapon's property should you, but bring him the required quantity of Acondrite. Okay, so every time I want to change it, I do need to spend tomestones. Okay, right? This has been a monumental step forward, my friends. One stage remains. Adding Maniville weaponry's evolution can be considered complete. I knew he was leading up to that. Let me guess, we're to sit here in breathless, bleeding anticipation how he sort out what comes next. Precisely, preparing the process is like to be a lengthy endeavor, so I do suggest you to continue breathing. This final step is upon us, hero. Pray indulge this ambition of mine one last time. There is only one reason I still have that ability, by the way. It's purely because of this. This is sexy. It's a sexy blades. Let's see, how much is it? Okay, all it needs is one single chunk. Oh, I got a tiny katana with me as well. That is awesome. Not a tiny katana, but a tiny sword. Got this sword though. So majestic. Oh, I can modify the the handle. Actually, I do like that pink. I'm going to enjoy this sword. Let me modify this. There you go. Actually, that is actually nice. Like this. There we go. New picture unlocked. Okay, we go to Megaduta. Right? Yeah, Megaduta. Time to continue MSQ. Okay, we're gonna do one MSQ rest for today. We're just gonna break it in, you know? More heroes, nice. More heroes, let's go! Hello, it's good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? We've yet to hear from Ishtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero, oh, there's Zero. Hi, Zero. Is something the matter? No. Harold paid us a visit, and so I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my Aether. Would you like to come? Sure thing, why not? A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course? Of course, yes. Come then, I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. I'm gonna try and do that. I'll probably forget. No, wait. It will probably end up in strategy. Damn. Knowing me. Ooh, I can finally actually play Indiana Jones again. Fuck, I probably have to reinstall the entire game. Shit. And replay it all. Not to worry, I forgot most of how the game was. I'm picking up some more spies. Mary told me to do so before my next visit. Mr. Zero has quite a tolerance, you see. The sisters Snowy and Hennish are fond of spice food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mayhan can't quite satisfy her. Which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual? It will help to keep things interesting, what do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world, sustenance far better than I expect. Collection of spies. A colorful array of spices spread out from the happen sex. No. I want to know all of them. Testy nodes. Appetizing scent. Okay. And what about the lustrous crimson powder? Yes. Yes. The extra spicy stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A veritable blaze engulfs your mouth. The reaction speaks volumes. That's what sufficed then. Oh, it's a pleasure, sir, Mr. Zero, and do give Mary my regards. I have burned my tongue for this. Let's hope it was worth it. Cutscene time!
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Then I'll have His Excellency's helping.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzathan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzathan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
Yes. Indeed.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
It burns! It
Oh my god, myself into.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Holy shit, she should become a food influencer. There shoots. My god. So many passed out diners. I thought the okay, I'm just gonna say. I thought the spices we picked were perfect.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Marit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
Oh my god, you devious
By this
bastard.
hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta.
He's a magnificent bastard.
Let us pay him a visit.
Sorry for the peeking chat. Oh my god, I need to really fix that. Holy shit. This makes me happy. This is so fucking funny. Holy shit. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. But did I get an effect? Yes, I did. Spicy refiguration by the curry. 20 seconds. Oh my god. Welcome back. Master Justinian, yes. Master Justinian, yes. He has returned to his chamber. I shall be happy to escort you. Yes. Let's proceed over there. Let's go! It still keeps saying unstable, but it is fucking stable.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Holy shit. Okay, that's hot, chat. That's fucking hot. Oh my god, that's hot. That's fucking hot. No, just kidding. But damn, that body.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Shall we disrobe as well?
Yeah.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Hi Tom, thank you for the raids. Welcome. How you doing? So that's small. Hey Dad. Oh, you were playing Dark Souls 2. Nice.
At last. We've been looking for you.
Oh, you're on, Jay.
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Orionge's assistance.
Hi Dad. How you doing?
Stola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you
Hey,
free
Firm.
Ashdire and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Doing good. Just tired,
If
that's all.
Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdire are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory, having once been a single hole, the source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th. Of course,
I called
there is
it.
the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Orionge's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Nice.
The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brands imprisoning Zodiac. And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Nice. Nice, actually. Very
May
nice.
I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
To the moon we go. Title drop. Please give me the title drop already. The Dark Throne. I guess I can hold on for a while longer. I hope. Gyros. Gyros. Okay, one more quest then. Going ham? Wait. Oh, Charlene. Right. If one and all are ready, then let us set forward. Our preparations are to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. That is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany the Hidida. And thence begin our journey. Bam 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 ba-dum, bam bam bam. Ba ba da 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 ba 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 da ba 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 ba. This is actually faster than the other one. I think. Ba 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 ba. Oh, the massage is annoying me. My apologies for the delay. Okay, I am now going to do something smart. There we go. Stop race for 1 hour. My apologies for the delay. That is a striking simulation indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Ishtora's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a moon gate, a void gate in Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, he must needs accomplish 2 tasks. First is the procurement of a substantial quantity of Aether, and the subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. That structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroi spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus we must seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this port run to the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabad contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the Aether problem first. Have you any idea when we might source a fast quantity needed? likelylocation.com into mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Oh, by the way, Dad, what are you drawing? I nearly forgot to ask because of cutscene. Speak to Yurianje again. Every video my sharing, of course, that is. God, I'm tired. Yeah, I literally, this is the last quest I'm doing. Last quest. And then watch me ADHD into more quests, by the way, guys. Our present and accounts for excellent. We shall travel to Charlian and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the service of this isle do rivers of Aether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by the Aether harvesters from the isle. But as you well know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage into Ultima Thule to the very limits of existence was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's false Aether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the forum's permission. Yet again, with needing permission, it's nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear, and as the signs of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldessian, upon arriving in Charlian, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Yes! Welcome back, Harold. What brings you here today, and in such colorful company? Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kral. She is in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There is a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to share yourself in. Yes. Oh, him. Our leader friend.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
3, 2, 1. Done.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
Come now, Zero.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest gossip, you see.
Ooh, can you do gossip? Nice. I want that gossip as well.
From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics. If there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather...
Personal.
homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
Damn. Yep. We already know that.
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
Yes, Crow, it has to be.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
I know. Or
If
trouble
cleaners
finds
collected the world and in
me.
crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Sorry.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
Yes, we are.
If I may.
Oh? Go ahead, J.
According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any cleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charlene Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Aye, let's go, J.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Yes, you should have, didn't you?
And what have we here?
Oh.
Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
No. I want to know what it is. Wait one moment. Is that a teaser for Dawn Trail stuff? I believe we found our researcher. Ah, Margaretto. Sisters, how delightful if you require assistance and ask way. It so happens you've got me my post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but this our understanding that Tao had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how Aether harvested on the Owl of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it is no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store Aether, just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for a terrestrial capacity. A pity we never got to use them. How muddled and distant the memory. But dooms that line loomed large, and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work, only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional, I dare say. It rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. We are glad for you. Quiet on the subject of the Aether tanks. Do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for a fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation and you haven't. Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret. And do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Found him. Let's go. the face that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. How have you been, Harrow? Able to catch a bit of rest? Yes. And not anymore. Haha. Well, if I don't know about the Aether tanks, who and by God's name would? Or invited me a very own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Cocole. I trust I respire proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without the drink in me. So why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our Aether tanks, then they are at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Arm. Right up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe your asses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Ah, for snow. Talik something ties. Mr. Fortuno and Kalak Montachon. What is price? Pardon the intrusion. The forum has deliberated your petition, and we decide to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purposes of Aetheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of Aether, the Isle is home to trunks of vicious beasts. We ask that you kill any such regions you encounter. Dungeon. Okay. That's all. Given the vast amount of Aether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Pedestrian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude. And now FCS has started. Okay, back. Waiting for it to have. So yeah, okay. Maybe I'm actually going to play some. No, I'm gonna play something different on. I want to play something different on Wednesday. I want a bit more variety in my ADHD, but ADHD wants me to play fucking Indiana Jones again. Now that I have a PC that's capable of handling it, you know. Yeah, okay, yep, that's gonna be it. I have to install that game in like, I'm gonna install it like tomorrow. During work. I don't have much work to do, but yeah. I break ends in 1 minute, yay. Yo, wait. Huh. Yeah, it should be over in 42 seconds. Yes. That will be fun. Okay, yeah, we're back. Okay. Today, we simply owe students of possession and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude. And we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Helm. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those AIDA tanks loaded onto the airship. You'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex. Should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Okay. Let's do this cutscene, and then I'm gonna end stream for today. We will do the Friday. It's when we will do the next one.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, and so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Let me guess, it's Tancred. Yep, it's Tancred. Let's go.
Forgive me my delay.
Tancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan, they do grow up so quickly. Orionje tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
The Aether Fund is now accessible. Okay, chat. I'm gonna call it for today. I want to head to bed. So yeah, I'm tired and I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah. Let's see who we could raid. Let's see who can we raid. Okay, we're gonna go to Scuffcat, yes. Playing Aliens Dark Descent. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and exit the game for now. Okay, game has been exited. And I'm gonna go and say goodnight to everybody. Here are the socials. Here are the Discords. And our raid messages. Let's go. Let's go to Scuffcat, who is playing Aliens Dark Descent. Yes, yes, yes. So, good night, everybody. Good night.